Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, man. Welcome to Beyond Classic Rock. Today, got an album reaction coming your way. It's featuring the music of Jane's Addiction, and it's an album entitled Nothing's Shocking. Yeah, previously I've done Ritual. That was excellent. Really impressed with that. And the same person who was responsible for that recommendation, also responsible for this one, Miggy88. Thanks very much, man. Miggy's a gent, by the way. I wasn't quite sure last time, so I found out since then. Miggy's a gent, and yeah, man, he's really big on the great instrumentation of Jane's Addiction, and the element of their creativity is really, really awesome. The subject matter on what they sing about isn't trivial, isn't sappy ass, corny love songs, nothing like that. So you and I definitely have the same approach where it comes to what we like in our music. With that said, let's hit this up. So, you know how I do album reactions. I split them in two parts, sometimes three if I'm forced to, just to give at least one part of it a chance to make it onto YouTube. I don't know, it's some crazy shit, but it seems to work. More than 50% of the time I get lucky. My cans are all the way over there. I'm gonna stretch. Oh man. All right. And let's hit this up, man. Side one. Nothing shocking. Nothing shocking. Side one. Oh, sorry, my link's not open. Let's try this shit again. Nothing shocking. Side one. Let's get it. Turn it up. Cheers, baby. Nice long intro. Nice long intro. Nothing but good instrumentation. It's got a persona of its own. Long intros. It wasn't an intro, it was a song. Mother Ocean. I can understand why he'd want to be like the ocean. It's deep, powerful, a little mysterious, a little intimidating. He gives life, takes it away. You think of a whole bunch of things to attach to the name. upbeat way of expression, but singing about some serious stuff. Also like his clarity. I can understand everything he sings. That was a good tune. A little longer than I expected. Just good. This is about the school shootings in the 90s. HA5 tendencies. You can't ignore them. They're a part of you. It's your nature. They stretched the hell out of that song, didn't they? Made it unforgettable. Where I do my best thinking. How about you? That guitar is weeping. Amusing, somewhat relatable, except the part where you're pissing on yourself. That was amusing. All right, y'all. So, that is side one of Nothing's Shocking. These guys really know how, wouldn't they do fantastic with a concept album? Here I go again with that. But there are some select artists that I know for a fact would do fantastic with a concept album, telling an ongoing story throughout that album, a main theme, focusing on the main character arc from beginning to end. Yo, man, there are some artists out there that would just do great with this sort of thing. These guys, would do great. But let me know. I don't know their catalog that well. Have they done a concept album? Have they done even half of a concept album? Something like that where there's a connecting thread? Let me know. That'd be really interesting, man. Yeah, hey, great so far. They really know how to express themselves, not only musicianship wise, but also in the context of the vocals. And sorry, I forgot the lead singer's name. He is really expressive, but clear at the same time. I can totally understand everything he's singing, and that is a big deal, you know. So all those elements combined makes these guys really an excellent listen, man. So let's call this the end of part one, side one, and I'm gonna run around a little bit, come back, and then we'll hit up side two in the review. See you in a sec. Okay, everybody, here we are back again, man. We're going to be hitting up part two of Jane's Addiction, Nothing Shocking album. Part one, side one, very good, man. Their musicianship is excellent. The stories they tell, how they express themselves is excellent. I like the clarity of the lead singer. He's got a very fun delivery, but at the same time, he delivers it with clarity. And they are not singing about just the trivial old, oh, she dumped me and now she's got a new boyfriend kind of broken heart love song bullshit. They're singing about some serious things, even though they have more of a kind of a fun, upbeat platform that they're using to express themselves. They are actually singing about some serious things. All right, stuff that's worth listening for. Anyway, man, let's hit up part two. There we go. Jane's Addiction, Nothing Shocking, part two. Let's get it.
Shady blades, the children all ran over me, screaming, "Take, you are the one." Trips her as her sandals fail. She says, "Stop, I'm a girl whose fingernails are made of a mother's pearl." Yellow buttercup, helicopters, orange buttercup, chasing after the crazy bee. And then about somebody, oh no. She loves me. I mean it's serious, as serious can be. Well, she sings a song and I listen to what it says. Well, if you want a friend, feed any animal. There's so much space. I cut me a piece with some fine wine. It brought peace to my mind in the summertime. And it wrote,
Got me thinking about all the past summers of my growing up.
summertime Me and my girlfriend don't wear no clothes, you know. Her nose is pepper sunlight. I love her, I mean it's so serious. Serious can be.
That was cool.
Coming down the mountain, one of many children. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. Holding it back hurts so bad. Jump one out of my flesh and I'll slay ya. Yes, yeah. Cash in now, honey. Cash in now. Cash in now, baby. Cash in now, honey. Cash in mess me.
That's a great riff.
Cash in now,
Sounds like something early Black Sabbath would be playing. Kind of like, what's that song called? Dreams turn to nightmares. Heaven turns to hell.
I was coming down.
Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. In the beginning,
I met a child man, she had been nice. He had the same opinion.
That was great, man. Fantastic riff. Oh, we got some brass up in the song. I'm really digging the brass in this. It's really, really well suited. Well placed. I didn't expect to hear them use brass. Love the brass in that one. Damn, man. These guys are surprising me. Steel drums in there.
Treat me like a rag doll. She hides the television. Said I don't know him nothing but it. Oh, he come back again. Tell him, wait right here for me. Oh, try again tomorrow. I'm gonna kick tomorrow. I'm gonna kick tomorrow. Jane says, have you seen my wig around? I feel naked without it. She knows they all want her to go, but that's okay.
Whenever I hear steel drums, I think of the tropics, of course. Freedom.
Gonna start tomorrow. I'm gonna kick tomorrow. I'm gonna kick tomorrow. start to cry. She take a swing and she can't help. She don't mean no harm. She just don't know what else to do about it. And Jane goes to the store at 8. She walks up on St. Andrews. She waits and gets her dinner there. She pulls her dinner from her pocket. Jane says, I ain't never been in love. I don't know what it is. She only knows if someone wants her. I want 'em if they want me. I only know they want me. She gets mad and she starts to cry. She takes a swing, man. She can't help. She don't mean no harm. She just don't know what else to do about it. Jane says, Jane
Steel drums are great. Well placed, just like the brass in the previous song. You guys impressed the hell out of me there. Next one. How often do you hear steel drums in a rock song? You know? let's just overdose. Just one touch.
Yes, so roses are red. I made up the rest. If you got some big fucking secret, then why don't you sing me something? I'm in the midst of a trauma. Leave a message, I'll call you back. Leave it by the bed. Some people should die. That's just unconscious knowledge. Because the bigger you get, the wider you spread. You gotta depend on me. Now your vision is dead. The more your dream is dead. Vision. They get sucked from my eyes like an eagle's claw.
Man, what an album! Holy cow! Yeah, these guys, man, they've got a very expressive lead singer who sings well, leans into certain areas, and sings with clarity. Bonus. Then you've got the great tight musicianship. They're on point, not missing a single beat. Bonus. Then they got their subject matter that they sing about. And even if he's singing about him and his girlfriend, they're not singing about just tripping down the road, causing trouble, or anything stupid like that. They're really in some sort of a tumultuous sort of affair going on, and they've got a big hurdle that they've got to overcome, so it isn't sappy and stupid in nature. Man, hey, these guys have the ingredients of being one of the best rock bands in history, let me tell you. Now, I gotta go back and do a little research with these guys. I believe that they're still together, but they are not active. I might be wrong, so we'll see. But yeah, man, these guys, they really, really have it going on, and they've got a lot of talent, and they can appeal to everyone in mass, meaning some of the old generation, some of the contemporary generation. There's a little bit of something for everyone, you know what I'm saying? Really dig it, man. All right. Let's call this the end of part 2, man. And come on back. Let's do a quick review. See you in a second. Okay, everybody, here we are, man, back again. Let's do a review, man, on Jane's Addiction, and also this really, really cool album, Nothing's Shocking. Excuse my throat, drinking too much sugarcane rum, man. Jane's Addiction. Jane's Addiction is an American rock band from LA, formed in '85. The band consists of vocalist Perry Farrell, guitarist Dave Navarro, drummer Stephen Perkins, and bassist Chris Chaney. Founded by Farrell and original bass guitarist Eric Avery, following the disintegration of Farrell's previous band, Psycom, Jane's Addiction was one of the first bands from the early 1990s alternative rock movement to gain both mainstream media attention and commercial success in the US. Jane's Addiction's first release was a self-titled live album in '87 and quickly caught the attention of Warner Brothers. The band's first two studio albums, Nothing Shocking in '88 and Ritual de lo Habitual in 1990, were released to widespread critical acclaim and an increasing cult fan base. As a result, Jane's Addiction became icons of what Pharrell dubbed the alternative nation. The band's initial farewell tour in 1991 launched the first Lollapalooza, which has since become a perennial alternative rock festival. Okay, so they're not together. Okay, I was wrong, sorry. The band briefly reunited in '97 with Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers replacing Avery on bass guitar. That's what I was thinking of. In 2001, a second reunion took place with Martin Lenoble and later Chris Chaney occupying the role of bass guitarist. In 2003, the band released its third studio album, Strays, before dissolving again the following year. In 2008, the band's original lineup reunited and embarked on a world tour. Damn throat, man. Eric Avery, however, subsequently left the band in early 2010 as the group began working on new material. The band released its fourth studio album, The Great Escape Artist, in 2011, with Chaney returning to the band for its recording and subsequent tour, and featured the TV on Radio's multi-instrumentalist Dave Sidik. In 2016, Jane's Addiction was nominated and inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Alright. Oh, sorry, no. They were nominated for induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So they haven't as yet been inducted, they've just been nominated. Okay, yeah, because between being nominated and inducted, decades could pass, man. Wasn't Black Sabbath nominated like a long time before they finally got inducted? And I believe it's Ozzy saying something about to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, go to hell, I don't give a damn. And then finally they got their ass in gear, something like that. It's unbelievable how the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame treats some of these great artists, man. But I won't get into that. That's a separate rant altogether. You guys are lucky that I didn't target you doing my rant video last week. Let me tell you, boy, holy. You're lucky I only had an hour to work with. Alright. Nothing Shocking. Nothing Shocking is the debut studio album by American alternative rock band Jane's Addiction, released on the 23rd of August 1988 through Warner Brothers Records. Nothing Shocking was well received by critics, though it peaked at number 103 on the Billboard 200. The single, Jane Says, reached number 6 on the Billboard Mountain Rock Tracks chart in '88. Rolling Stone ranked it number 312 on its 500 greatest albums of all time. Yeah, I really like the Mountain song on this, man. That was really awesome. That riff, it took me back to Black Sabbath, early Sabbath. Recording. Warner Bros. Gave Jane's Addiction a list of producers to choose from. They chose Dave Jordan, whose work as engineer on David Byrne and Brian Eno's My Life in the Bush of Ghosts frontman. Let me try that again. They chose Dave Jordan, whose work as engineer on David Byrne and Brian Eno's My Life in the Bush of Ghosts frontman Perry Farrell appreciated. Something missing out of that sentence there. Or maybe it's just me. It's early in the morning still. Jordan said he jumped at the chance to work with the group. Quote, I had a demo tape of 18 songs, Jordan recalled, and I listened to it every night all summer. I picked 9 songs from the tape and put them in an order. And then I said to the band, let's do these 9 songs. You'll rehearse them in this order and we'll record them in this order. And that's what we did. During the recording sessions, Farrell stated he wanted 50% of the band's publishing royalties for writing the lyrics, plus a quarter of the remaining half for writing music. adding up to 62.5%. Bassist Eric Avery said he and the other members, guitarist Dave Navarro and drummer Stephen Perkins, were stunned by these demands. Stunned, man, I would have whooped your ass for even having the nerve. One day, Jordan drove to the studios to find Farrell, Navarro, and Perkins leaving. Farrell told him the band had broken up and there would be no record. Warner Bros. Called an emergency meeting to resolve the situation. Farrell received the percentage he sought, and the other members received 12.5% each. Avery said the incident had a profound effect on the band, creating an internal fracture. See how sharks in the industry could just mess with you? As good as you are, as talented as you are, as much as you've got where potential goes, there's just so many other elements in there that influences your ultimate success, And man, greedy sharks. Not long after the royalties dispute, Farrell and Avery, who had co-founded the band, had a falling out. This was the result of Avery's newfound sobriety, as well as an incident in which Farrell believed Avery had drunkenly tried to pick up his girlfriend. Unfortunately, Farrell recalled, the tensions between Eric and I affected the whole family. Some people were asked to take sides, and others just moped about because they didn't know what was going on. Perkins, however, is reported to have got along with Navarro, Avery, and Farrell. Wow. All of the strifes, all of the struggles, all of that, and despite all of that, they managed to get some good music to us. Sometimes it takes some serious sacrificing. Getting over your hang-ups, sucking it up, and just getting on with it. It takes effort, man. Music. The writing process varied from song to song. Some came from Eric's bass lines, noted Navarro, some from guitar, some came from Perry, some came from drum riffs, and some just came from free-form jams. There was really no formula. Avery wrote several songs, including Mountain Song, which I really dig, Had a Dad, Jane Says, and Summertime Rolls, the latter two of which he also created the guitar parts for. For his songs, Avery came up with lyrical concepts that Perry Farrell would create lyrics for. For example, Had a Dad dealt with Avery discovering he had a different biological father. I knew it was something along those lines, man. Jane Says and Pigs in Zen, which first appeared on the band's self-titled '87 debut, were re-recorded for Nothing's Shocking. The later version of Jane Says features a steel drum, while the spoken interlude in Pigs in Zen is completely different. Yeah, the steel drum was such a great addition, man. Mountain Song, originally released in '86 on the soundtrack for the film Dudes, was also re-recorded. Musically similar to the original, it is sung in a higher key to be consistent with the rest of the record. In the '86 original saw a more widespread release when it was included in the band's 1997 outtake alternative live and new compilation Kettle Whistle. Man, that was a tongue twister almost. Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist Flea played trumpet on Idiot's Rule. Wow. He's a talented dude, Flea is. Packaging. Farrell created the cover image, which features a sculpture of nude females conjoined twins on a rocking chair with their heads on fire. He hired Warner Bros. Employees to create the sculpture, but after learning how to create sculptures by watching them closely, fired them and created the artwork himself. Quote, "The idea came from a dream I had," he recalled. There were these two women swinging back and forth. They were joined at the hip and shoulder, and their hair was on fire. I just went from there, and girlfriend Casey Nicoli assisted me. We had a fellow come and do a plaster body casting of her. Then we made the twins' hair and headgear from pipe cleaners. Okay. You'll notice the chair rocks from side to side as opposed to back and forth, so we had to have that made specially. We also went shopping for fake eyeballs. Owing to the cover, 9 of the 11 leading record store chains refused to carry Nothing Shocking. It was issued covered with brown paper. Yeah, I figured they would probably run into some troubles. Mountain Song was released as a single. However, MTV refused to air the song's music video owing to a scene containing graphic nudity. Pharrell decided to release the video commercially, adding 20 minutes of live footage to create the Soul Kiss Home video. I gotta check that out. I really dig this song, Mountain Song. Lack of airplay on MTV and modern rock radio meant Nothing Shocking sold only 200,000 to 250,000 copies in its first year. It went on, however, to sell over 1 million and is certified platinum in the US by the RIAA. You know how that happens, don't you? Word of mouth, baby. You know, you can circumvent mass media marketing. Word of mouth is powerful. It's still the most powerful form of marketing, man. Reception. In a retrospective review, AllMusic's Greg Plato called Nothing Shocking a must-have for lovers of cutting-edge, influential, and timeless hard rock. In 2006, Q Magazine placed it at number 32 in the list of the 40 best albums of the 80s. 2012 remaster. A remastered edition of Nothing Shocking was released June 19, 2012 on a 24-karat gold disc. Yeah, so it's just more remastered information. Let's read the last little clip. Produced by Audio Fidelity, the remaster had a limited production run of 5,000 units. Each pressing came individually numbered. All right. So there you have it, y'all. That is our look at this excellent album, man. Some intricate details in there about how they were dealing with each other and how they were influenced and all of the different things that they had to deal with. Namely that greedy ass manager, I mean, some might argue, well, no, he's not greedy. He's just going for whatever he could get. There's a cutoff, don't you think? Anyway, to each their own opinion. But I think that he's greedy as shit. Anyway, hey, it's all good, man. Despite all of that, these guys came through and they provided us with an excellent album. The album ultimately went all the way to being platinum. Now, I got to do a little bit more digging to see if these guys were actually inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or are they still in the nominated stage. I believe that once you're nominated, it takes a while for you to get inducted, or maybe not. And sometimes you can be disqualified or whatever the case may be. So I hope that isn't the case. So we'll see. I really want to know if these guys have been actually inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They definitely are deserving, for sure. Before I bounce, let me just see what I got coming up, man. Marco Maurice, Bayou, Francesca. Got some reactions I got to hit up for you guys. Also, a couple of new patrons. Got some reactions I got to hit up for you guys as well. So, that concludes our look at this excellent album from this excellent band. Thanks very much, Mickey. I appreciate it, man. Really good recommendation. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed it, man. Reading up about the backstory of what makes the music and what creates the music, the circumstances behind it, and all of that sort of thing makes you appreciate it more, doesn't it? I think it does. Well, I do. I appreciate it a lot more once I kind of get the backstory of how things came to be, how things were developed and stuff like that. That's just me, maybe. I don't know. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me, man. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll see you in my next reaction. Peace.